What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and welcome back to more Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Continuing right on, we're still building Mother Base, still getting it up. Can't believe I just said that on national internet. Can't really say national TV since we're not on TV. But I digress. We're going to do mission number 34, Extreme Back Up, Back Down. This was one of those missions that was actually took a long time to get correct because it's very difficult to get that S ranking. So we're pretty much going to do this mission almost the same exact way that we did it the previous time. So we'll go ahead and play the briefing file.
Boss, the rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive against the Soviets. Our job is to eliminate as much as we can of the Soviet mechanized unit that will come in as reinforcements. The more vehicles you can take out, the higher our pay will be. But the mission's a failure if you can't manage to eliminate a single one. A race against the clock, with plenty of targets to choose from. Show them your best stuff, boss.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Alright, go ahead and do some upgrading here because we got some new things. So, the thing about this mission is a lot of waiting around. So you get up that one secure location, you put a vehicle out there, and you wait for all of the tanks to come by, and you Fulton them up. Now, if you remember last time, if you Fulton the last tank before the time goes down, you have to worry about a helicopter. Well, this time I'm going to show you that if you Fulton it a little bit later, you won't have to worry about the helicopter. You can still Fulton all of them and still be able to just barely make S rank, but we're going to do this perfect stealth, just like you guys expect. However, we are going to need a vehicle, just like before. Last time I think we took a truck, which really isn't a bad idea. Question is, do I want to go with a truck or do I want to go with a little something different? I think we're going to go with a little something different. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. So we're going to go with one of these guys. However, that truck looks really crappy. So I'm going to see if there's something that we can do that will make this truck look better. Customize vehicles. Let's go with this guy. Change up the collar pattern a little bit. And we'll go with the zebra look. Add a little spice to our lives. And now we should be good to go. And it looks like we always stuff updating in this game. It's awesome.
Please select a mission.
Let's get back to our starting point.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Get out our vehicle, which now is in a beautiful zebra color. Alright, so we've got that. We've got our buddy. We're still trying to get Quiet up. As you can see, we're only 3 away from getting her all the way. As far as D-Dog goes, we're still quite a bit away. We haven't used him in a while, but Quiet's the one that you want 100% all the way up. Although it probably would be a good idea to have the horse out there, but last time we used the horse extensively, and so we're going to go with Quiet just so we can get her kind of up more and more. And we'll make her bloody for no apparent reason whatsoever. Alright, so without further ado, last time we did this mission during the nighttime, so why don't I mix it up a little bit, and we're going to do it during the day. And choose a little Desert Fox, and make it a little bit harder on ourselves by doing it during the day. So this is Mission 34, Extreme Back Up, Back Down. Eliminate the Soviet fighting vehicles. It's go time.
Deploying.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
Alright guys, here we go. It's time to do this. Now remember, we've made it way more difficult than it has to be actually by putting it during the daytime, and there's other factors by not bringing in D-Horse that we've added even more challenge than the hardcore kind of extremeness of this mission anyways. So we're going to go ahead and get this situated. We're going to use a lot of decoys. Decoys are going to help us out. Some things have changed actually in this mission. Some things are a little bit different as far as the orders of vehicles. So that actually makes you have to kind of strategize a little bit differently than you did before. So we're going to place... you want it to be close. Let's say right there. What's going on, big boss?
I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Alright, so you guys know the deal. There's going to be a little bit of waiting in this mission. Last time we did it with attacking the helicopter. This time we're going to do it, try to at least, without even having the helicopter show up. You'll just be able to get S rank doing it this way, and it definitely adds even more of a challenge because you have to try to Fulton both vehicles, but you have to kind of wait a little bit. You can't just Fulton them quickly. You've got to wait, so you've got to set up things perfectly in the mission in order for this to be able to happen. Now, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. If I get a little scared, then I'll get the weapon out of the truck. Sorry, my cat's kind of meowing. I'll get the weapon out of the truck, and then we'll do it that way. We'll Fulton the second to last vehicle, and then we'll just destroy the last one. And you can do it that way as well. You'll still get S rank. My cat is needy, I'm telling you. She wants a little attention. I guess I've been away for a few days, so... I found a different kind of spot. You can actually wait right here and none of the vehicles will be able to see you, so that's pretty cool. Normally I was always kind of just waiting over there, but this way allows me to get up to them really quickly since I'm not in a prone position. You probably want to get a little bit behind. Alright, so here's the first one. First one's pretty easy. Standard stuff. Just run up there as soon as you can. Get to the side of the vehicle, but don't go halfway past the vehicle. And you should be able to Fulton it without it coming back, because once it starts coming back, you can't Fulton it until it stops, but then it starts shooting your tanks, so it can be a little tricky. Alright, first one to go.
Target extraction confirmed. That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength.
I would love to know if there's anyone out there that can do this mission even faster.
Information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated.
This is the only way I've been able to figure out how to do S rank without going around the full entire map and then just try not to get caught with all the bases you have to go in between. So the first couple are pretty much the same.
Detected. The map has been updated.
You can still got 500 meters away. I was debating whether or not I was just going to skip ahead to show you guys stuff, but it's still it's a good opportunity just to let you look at the game and how beautiful it is. And even though we have done these missions before, it's still fun replaying them with slightly different strategies and more difficult. Obviously, no reflex mode here. Things are a little bit more difficult. We're in the daytime. We've made it even way more difficult just because of that fact alone, which is going to make the segments where we have to worry about the truck and the two guards coming from that direction definitely a lot more difficult. So I'm really excited to get my hands on that, see how that comes out. Alright, so again, we're going to wait. I always try to get as close to the rock as I can, but back enough to where no one would see me over this edge.
Enemy presence detected.
Alright, so now we're just going to play the waiting game a little bit. And here we go with number 2. Same strategy as the first one.
Alright, target extracted. Sorry, Reds. It belongs to Diamond Dogs now. Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
Alright, so obviously you can tell that one's going to be half the time, so you're going to have plenty of time. Now, here's the thing. Because we didn't bring D-Horse, whenever you bring D-Horse and you put him in the middle of the road, what happens is the vehicle stops, and then the two in the vehicle stay in the vehicle, and they just go, shoot, get out of here. Well, since I have a decoy up, that's going to put the guards on, not an alert, but it's going to make them actually get out of the vehicle, and you don't have a lot of time to Fulton them inside the vehicle. So if for some reason we're not able to Fulton them inside the vehicle, if we're not fast enough, it's going to be a matter of getting to them, taking them down one at a time. Now remember, these are the kind of guards that you cannot hold up, because they will automatically try to counteract the hold up. So keep that in mind as well. So we're going to get into a position that is probably somewhere around right in here. I want to be far enough back so I can have a running start at the guys. Now this is very, very difficult and challenging. We need to get over to them as soon as possible if you want to try to Fulton them. If not, you'll still be able to take them out. But just make sure that you don't Fulton the vehicle while they're outside of the vehicle. Take them out first, and hopefully that'll be the case, but who knows.
Analysis complete.
Alright, so we didn't make it. Take these guys out as quick as possible. Just to get some extra points.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Alright, we don't have a lot of time. 402 meters away. So we'll just go ahead and start getting these guys out of here. As you can see, they immediately get out because we have used a decoy. So it definitely adds more of a challenge if that is your plan. Also, we could probably use quiet too in some capacity.
That prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area. Check it on your iDroid.
Alright, just in time to get back over here.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
The next two are just the same as before. You can take these out very quickly, one after the other. Hopefully we're not too far ahead.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, so after this one is when things are going to change. You already see that one over there.
Leave the rest to us.
Now, depending on what happens, what you've been going through, things could change. Either one of them could arrive before the other. And it's kind of like random, which makes it even more difficult. But hopefully, we're going to get a favorable one that will help us out. This guy's a little faster, so you'll probably have a little harder time to get him on that first chance. Alright, this is where it's going to get interesting.
That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength. Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss.
So as of right now, there's 400 meters difference. So I'm trying to debate which option do I want to do. Do I want to place another one right before it, so it'll try to destroy that, and then destroy that? It'll buy me a few extra seconds. Yeah, they're only like 300 apart. Yeah, so I think that's probably going to be what I'm going to do, because the timing is just so different. And we're probably not going to have enough time to do what I want to do. So we'll go and place that up there. Now remember, because he's going to see the decoy, he's going to come out of the truck. Now,
the guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon.
It's probably a good idea to go ahead and grab the weapon. And the main reason that you want to grab the weapon is because you never know if something goes wrong and you can't Fulton both of the vehicles in the very, very end, because you have to wait so long, which makes it even more difficult. So, or you could do the same method as from the one before, where you take the guy out, but then you need to run, hurry up over to the other side. We'll see how it all ends up. This is where the big variable comes into play. See, accidentally that happened. I wasn't actually trying to. Alright, so this is the big variable. It's already at the first one.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Oh, I think we got it. Wow, that was just barely in time. Woo!
Alright, target extracted. Sorry, Reds. It belongs to Diamond Dogs now.
That could have went either way right there. As you can see, as I was actually trying to get into the vehicle instead of getting into the vehicle, excuse me, instead of Fultoning the vehicle, it just hurried up and got in the vehicle. So that's why it could be a little difficult, because you don't have a lot of time before he gets out. So now you want to set up a lot of decoys. And you want to do them in little increments, probably in the same spot the last one was in, because it will stop each and every time.
3 minutes remaining.
That should be enough. I like how they're all facing that direction. I forgot about that. I don't think that's going to matter. They're going to see him either way. Alright. So they will not get here until just about a minute left. It takes about that long. So before we went all the way over there, if you remember correctly, this time we're going to go ahead and make sure we have this equipped just in case. I like how it actually is targeting. I think there's a guy over there. See, enemy positions are a little different than they were. So we still got quite a bit of time before they get here. You can see that they're still moving slow. I think it's really based off of the time. Once the time starts going down, as you can see now, they're moving really, really fast. It's like kind of they were in a holding pattern until now. So we've got a bunch of those set up. 1, 2, 3. That means they're going to have to shoot at 1. He'll move forward. He'll shoot at 2, move forward, and then he'll shoot 3, move forward. And then there's also the big truck. And then there's another one on the other side. So we've got a lot of decoys set up for what we need to happen. So we should be okay, hopefully. And then, of course, I will call. I don't think we can actually call a helicopter. Yeah, we can, I guess. That's right, we've already completed the mission, so we can. So we'll have the helicopter on standby. So you want to wait until the second one passes. You can get the second one very, very easily, because the first one's going to have to stop because it's going to concentrate on the decoy, and then we need to wait. That's why we put 3 separate ones out there, because that will stall the time that the vehicle goes by. We want to wait until the timer is done, so you don't have to worry about the helicopter, because the helicopter makes it very, very difficult to take it out before it sees you. I was able to do it because I had a specific strategy, but I saw, some of you had said in that video that you were not able to do that strategy, that the helicopter always sees you. This is a way to not have to worry about the helicopter. And I know I'm speaking really, really fast, but I'm getting a little nervous here, because I want to make sure I don't screw this up. Alright, here we go. Separate the men from the boys.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss.
Support helicopter requested.
Alright, should be good to go.
Boss, time's up. The guerrillas' offensive was a success. The day is theirs. and our mission is complete. Time to fall back. Leave the hot zone as soon as you can.
Alright, so we called in the helicopter just a little bit early just to make sure that he came a little earlier. And that's it. We were able still to get all 7 without having to use this.
He's coming too.
And you'll notice that there is no helicopter because we waited until the timer was already done, and we're good to go.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Don't worry, the vehicles don't get left. They actually get Fultoned automatically, so you don't lose any vehicles by doing that.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
And let's see how we did. It's a little bit different strategy, but because of the, as you can see, it's getting full. Because of the difficultness of this mission, I think this is the best strategy to use to get that S rank. And we'll see if we got it.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one
And there
only.
you go. As you can see, that is all that you have to do. Now, you'll also notice that because we took it out early, I can't remember how many vehicles there actually was that we actually got, but that's the way that you're going to be able to get S rank doing it this specific way. Of course, I would love to know if there's any other ways that you could figure it out to do it, maybe even get a lot better time, just by actually taking the vehicles one by one, going to their locations, things like that. But this is a kind of a little bit slightly different than my first walkthrough on this mission way back, I think episode 9 or something like that, or 10. It was a long time ago. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And again, if there's a cutscene, I'll make sure that I'll play it at the end of the video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Peace out, bitches.